Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. As you can see, I'm harvesting sunflowers just before midnight. Just staying awfully busy while the cotton harvest keeps going on. Yeah, I think I said about an hour and a half, 2 hours for that to take place. It's longer than that. It's been like over 3 hours or so. And well, we've made it that far. But it's just before midnight. The wheat fields have been harvested. They have been limed. They have been baled up with straw. Straw's been picked up and fertilized with cattle manure. That is ready to go. But what I need to do is I need to jump up here because I have too much wheat. I have a trailer full of wheat. And we're going to sell it at Timberline Flour Mill just before midnight for $4.46 per. And the reason why I want to do that is, well, like I said, we got too much wheat already. Our silo at the hog barn is full. That's 500,000 liters. So I got plenty of wheat. Even the upper silo has like 100,000 liters of wheat in it for the animals. So we're going to sell this. This way we can pay off $1 million off our loan. Yay! I think that was my original goal by the end of this in-game day, and we're going to be able to do it. As for anything else selling, I sold quite a few straw bales. So that helped us out, pay off. I mean, I was paying in workers pretty close to $4,000 to $4,500 per hour for labor. I mean, we just had vehicles going everywhere. And we're going to have vehicles going everywhere first thing tomorrow morning as well. But let's take care of this first things first, because midnight's almost here, which means, yeah, loan interest. Loan interest. I'm just going to make it simple. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of a hit in the morning. We're just going to pay $500,000, which will leave me with $13,877. I'm going to $50,000 at midnight. The horse helper, we've already paid our horse helpers for the evening, so there won't be any of that. But let me go ahead. I need to go ahead and take care of this in the XML file because I got too much of a loan, and Farming Simulator doesn't like that. So I need to go edit this in the XML file. So what I usually do is I bring it to this economy page so you can see what's going on here. Yeah, $17.8 million is what we owe still. So $1 million off here, we'll be stuck with $13,000, and this will be down to $16.8 million. Anyways, let me save the game before I forget. Save the game. I'll take care of this. See you just before midnight, and we'll skip through to the morning. Well, here we are at home. Yeah, $13,848 and declining because the cotton harvester is still going. It's still got a ways to go, but that can finish it tomorrow morning. Hopefully this can finish it in time before we get seeding, but let's get through the midnight so we can get some daylight hours, and I'll still go through with what I was doing in between episodes. So let's go ahead and go to bed here. Let's just sleep 7 hours. That'll bring us to 7 a.m. Hopefully it will not be raining in the morning. Can I squeeze through the door here? Thank you. 7 hours. How much for the loan interest is down to $47,303. That is looking good. And actually, I wake up with $20,000 in the bank account between property income and all that. That's not too bad. No, sorry, minus 20. Minus 20,000. Oh, ooh, one of my chickens is full. Chickens. What chickens are full? It's got to be these chickens over here, I would assume. Yep, these chickens over here. Oh, that's right, I gotta go back in here, and we will do, nope, this, turn this on, turn that stuff on there, yep. Alright, so we lost some production of the eggs, but that's not a big deal. Wasn't too long. I thought I could put 5 there, and it would go ahead and collect. Guess I was wrong. Let's put these right there. Alright, we'll just grab 4, I suppose. Make sure these fill up because, I mean, the eggs are worth a lot, so we got to make sure the chickens keep on producing. It would have been nice not to... I should have caught that. Usually I kind of check that, but I think I was kind of rushing here because midnight was approaching. I was trying to finish the harvest on field number 3. Trying to get some of the big harvest done up here. There we go. Alright, so with that being said... Yeah, I'm a little low on the cash right now, so some positive money would be good. So last night, yes, I got the harvest done in field 2021, and then we spread some lime down, so that is ready to be seeded. Also, this field here, actually, if I go to here, we can kind of see better. I don't know, user field number 1 is what I got saved on the course play. Yeah, we harvested that, and that is ready to be seeded. There is one section that still needs some lime, but I'm not going to do the whole field just for that. And of course, I'm harvesting field number 3. That's going to need lime, as will field number 4, 11, 12, and 22. We still got these fields over here to harvest as well. Like I said, the wheat field down here, we'll jump on down here actually. This is ready to be seeded. So, yep, the T8 with the seed drill ready to go. We'll get that started up. Come on down here. What the heck is that? Why is my baler... What is that thing actually moving? Okay, that's kind of new. I have no idea what this is going on here. If I pick it up and what's this thing doing here? It's almost like how did it get bales in it? Last I knew that was empty. This is what you get for trying to work at night, Peanut. You can't see what you're doing, and for some reason, how the heck? All right, let me go. I need to handle this. Oh man. Well, that was not fun. I had to get the John Deere over here and just try to get the hitch point to be lined right up with the baler. Yeah, there was 3 bales in there, so I'm not really sure what the heck that's all about. Alright, I can fold that up. Can we... Are you okay now? Are you okay? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Alright, I'll take care of these 3 bales here in a little while. At least it didn't take me too long. When it started doing that and I got over here, I'm like, how am I going to do this? It took me about 2 minutes to get lucky enough for the baler to line almost up with the John Deere. I have no idea what that's all about. I hope this is not a mod conflict that's going to cause some issues with us here. I don't think I've added any mods to this series, or have there been updates to mods I've been using. Alright, so anyways, back to what I'm talking about. Oh, so yeah, so the John Deere, yep, hire worker, wheat in this field, wheat in that field, yeah, we're going along there. The cotton harvester going along there. Let's actually go ahead and fire up the quad track, so that can go ahead and get this ready, because once this is done harvesting, I want to bring the T8 and the John Deere over here and double team replanting this field. It doesn't need no lime or anything like that, so we are good to go there. I do believe. The harvest up here can hold off just for a moment. Let's come in here and see how we're doing on some of the prices. So sunflowers, let's look at sunflowers. 777. I mean, that sounds like winter chicken dinner. That sounds like Vegas style. We have 200,000 liters of sunflower seeds, so we may go ahead and sell that, get some wonderful cash this morning. I'm pretty sure the cotton price is, yeah, it's starting to drop, actually. Remember, that was up to $8.13. We decided not to sell that, or at least I did. The eggs, yeah, I don't know. We have a good amount of eggs, but not that many at the current time. Milk prices, I wish that milk price was about $300 more, than I'd be selling it. And let's see here. Whiskey at the bakery for $9.91. I need to sell that. Yep, need to sell that. What about the meat price? Not so good. The grapes, the wine, also at the bakery for $17.28, and that's rising. So we got some things to sell this morning for some decent prices as well. But meanwhile, my flatbed here is kind of being used. Yeah, I'll leave it at the speed at ×1 because I don't want those prices to change too much. Let me come over here and pick up these modules. There's just maybe just one so far. So the harvest on this field is going pretty well. I've already brought in 6 modules over to our stockpile. So this is module number 7 getting off this field. But I will say that the cotton harvester was about half to maybe, we'll just say 2/3 of the way full when I started the harvest over here. So usually I get 7.5 modules off this field. So I should be able to get one more module off this field for sure. And then the rest will just go ahead and stay in the module harvester itself. Alright, so we'll just make sure we stay out of the way. So yeah, he's got a little bit more ways to go. Not too far. So right now, technically I cannot buy anything because we are in the hole. But we will get some money. That's not a problem. The production over here will be probably non-existent at the whiskey factory. I'm sure that's full. Same thing can be said for our vineyard. I'm sure that is full. But we're running at 1 times the speed, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Meanwhile, let me get back over here. Nope, that's my... I want to get into the combine. Watch out for those. Those are kind of sharp. Alright, fire this bad boy up, and we'll get started on the harvest over here. And hopefully it won't take too long for that cotton harvest to finish on up. Let me go ahead and sell some products. No animals to be sold today. No hogs, no horses. So we're just waiting for the market to kind of go in our favor. Oh, I did not show, though. I did not show... I always forgot. I almost forgot. Yeah, so yeah, we come over here. Yeah, we already see the money that is way down. But the loan, below 17 million now. And as you saw, the loan interest, below 50,000 a day now. So we're pretty much at the point where our property income covers the cost of our loan interest every day, and also the horse trainer. So anything that we sell during the day is pretty much profit towards the farm, minus the cost of lime, fertilizer, seed, and wages, pretty much. So we're getting there. We are definitely making progress for sure. And like I said, we do have a lot of sunflower to sell. I'm probably going to sell all the sunflower that we have up here. Now, I've been putting the sunflower, I've been harvesting off in these 2 big fields first. I harvested, this is the 3rd field. I've been putting that in our new silo, Alien Gym silo, we just put up here, because I want to see how much sunflower we get off one harvest up here. And I think we're approaching, once I bring this trailer over here shortly, it's going to be pretty close to 200,000 liters. And I still got 3 more fields to go, albeit they're small fields. But that's why we had to put another silo down up here, because the original silo up here can only hold 200,000 liters. And right now our harvest cycle, we're definitely over that limit for sure. I'm hoping I can go around twice now while having to stop at the trailer and whatnot. So we'll get some cash here shortly. Once I finish this harvest up, I may go ahead and just grab the flatbed trailer and bring the cotton module over, and yeah, we'll grab some of the whiskey, go ahead and sell some of that. We'll probably get a good, like, we usually get like 80,000 in that ballpark. And the same with the wine. I think I'll have like a trailer and a half full of wine to bring on over. So that could get us almost up to, I would say, 200 grand right into our bank account to start the morning. So I don't think by the end of this in-game day that it's going to be fantastic in how much we can pay off the loan. I don't think it's going to be $1 million because, yeah, the cotton price is dropping. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to and want to make some cash, it depends on if the egg price gets on up there. But like I said, the egg price was pretty darn good a few days ago. We didn't sell it because we didn't have that many eggs. So I'm just waiting for a real big payday on that. So my guess is by the end of this in-game day, I'm hoping to pay off maybe $500,000. That might be, may not be stretching it because like I said, we're probably going to sell these sunflowers. So right now we already have 200,000 liters of sunflowers, and at 777, that's probably going to bring us like $160,000 to $70,000 in profit, somewhere in there. So, well, maybe $500,000, maybe $500,000. How did I miss that row? And I'm not going to start reseeding the fields up here just yet. That Class Axion tractor is ready to go. Is it Axion? Yeah, that's an Axion tractor. But it's only got one field ready to go. I need to line these fields. I guess I can have him start seeding because the 2 fields he's got to seed are rather on the big side. And I can't spread lime down up here because, yeah, I got the tractor hauling that trailer and the other one's ready to seed. So yeah, so I think after I get done harvesting this field, we'll start up the class tractor to start seeding that one over there by the sheep pasture. Because he's got 2 big fields of seed. Hopefully I can get the rest of the harvest done and get over here and start spreading some lime down before he makes it over this far. That might be a little bit of a stretch, actually. I'm not sure. Alright, whip that off. Let's go ahead and empty into the trailer. It's kind of funny how the upper plateau has gone along. I think way back when we started, we had that little trailer that holds, was it 12,000 liters? I think it holds like, what, 12,000? I can't remember. Is it 12,000 or 20,000? But anyways, we started with that trailer, then we went ahead and bought this one. This one holds 45,000 liters. Now this trailer seems to be, I'm making a lot of trips back and forth, basically. I wouldn't say a lot, but enough to make you go, maybe it might be time to even upgrade that trailer. But then if I upgrade that trailer, that means I can haul more grain. But then probably at that point, the Vulture won't be able to haul it. So the only thing I'll be able to haul grain around with a bigger trailer up here will be the class. And usually the class is kind of busy seeding crops. Or seeding a field. Helper C has finished. Oh, that must be the New Holland T8. He was putting wheat down. That's right. He was putting wheat down in that field across the southern train station. He can sit there for a second, because it won't take him long to seed the other field as well, and then he's just be waiting to go on over to the cotton field. Actually, you probably could go right over the cotton field. See, how do I want to do this here? I could actually take the T8 and start drilling the cotton field, because I'm pretty sure the quad track can stay ahead of the T8 with no problem. And then the John Deere can finish the wheat in the field that it's in, and then the small field around the sheds and the barn. I think that's the plan. I'm going to have to go back and get those 2 little stalks of sunflower. How can I miss? You can't leave those there? That's like 3 liters of sunflower seed. So I was looking over in between episodes when the cotton harvest was going on, and I thought, originally I thought like, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and so yeah, just before I started recording, yeah, I was doing that harvest, and I'm like, okay, we're going on 3 hours here, and it's still going. My finger was on the trigger to buy another cotton harvester, which would cost us let's just say 425,000 for the modern one that we use. And I was like, nope, not yet, if at all, because I wanted to pay $1 million off that loan. Almost bought it. My finger was on the mouse trigger. I'm like, My little voice in my head was going, do it. And my brain was thinking, don't really need it. It'd be nice. Not gonna lie, cut that harvest time down in half for sure. But that's a lot of cash. It was worth it to get the first one. You know, when I bought the first one for it, that was part of the challenge in a way, because we just bought everything that we needed. So I didn't. When we got the first one, it was part of the $55 million loan that we took out. So I don't want to say it didn't hurt as much, because that was just part of the challenge and part of the deal I was trying to do in my head. So it wasn't like when I was buying the cotton module harvester, it's like, oh, it costs so much. It's like, well, you're taking a $55 million loan, which you're really not using all the money on. So, but now it's like, yep, now you got to pay for it, and I don't want to do it. I'd like to. $20 grand in the hole right now, but pretty soon we'll take care of that. Alright, let's go ahead and empty this into the trailer. Trailer's got to be pretty much full at this point, I think. That little grain up in the upper corner of the field there, that's actually, I think it's wheat. That's been there for quite a while. So where is the sunflower needing to go here? Instead of just bringing it to the silo and dumping it in, if I'm going to sell it, I'll just go ahead and sell it. Agro Wholesales, which is just down over the hill. So why not go sell this first? That way we can get rid of that that little bit of a debt we're in. I mean, we're in a big debt anyways. We're $17 million into a debt. But let's go pay this so we have some money. I mean, I am seeding and fertilizing. I want to refill those drills at some point today. Around the corner. Yeah, the Valtra, even though I have the weight in the front of this thing, it gets a little light on the front wheels, so when I go to turn sometimes with a full trailer, I mean, it turns okay, but it's just a little bit light on the front. So that gets us up to 14,000 over. So it's not a lot of cash, but it's a start. And 777 for sunflowers is not bad. I think it might be able to reach 800 on sunflower, but it's close enough when you need the cash. Like I said, we got like 200,000 liters still back at the silos to go ahead and sell. So getting up to $500,000 by the end of this in-game day, probably going to be not much of an issue. Alright, so we'll leave that all here. Let's go ahead and focus on the lower plateau just for a second. And let's go take care of those factories. Yeah, if a module ends up in this field, it's not that big of a deal because the quad track is going to take a while to get here. I'm just going along here because if the... I don't think... Oh, no, he did drop another module. Well, I'm going to pick that up because... will he get another module off this field? It's going to be tight. He might. I mean, that'd be great if he does, but I mean, if he doesn't, he'll be pretty well full. So when we go to harvest next time on the other side of the river, he's going to spit a module out really darn quick. Alright, let's go drop this off in our wonderful cotton module pile that we got going on. And if you're new to the series, these modules are 40,000 liters apiece, not the standard 10,000 for the in-game ones. Yep, there's the T8. He's done with that field. And I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe top him off with seed and fertilizer and just get him started harvesting, reseeding the cotton field with cotton. Yeah, of course. Cotton's been very helpful digging into this $55 million loan that we took out. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this off and then put this here. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll have to call this little stock area something like Cotton Module Mountain. Well, it's not a mountain really, but it's going to look pretty darn good. Now let's bring up the helper menu here for a second because I need to switch this over from cotton modules to pallets. Let's go ahead and turn that on and let's go pick up some whiskey. And bring that to the bakery and definitely give me enough cash. That way when I go fill up with seed and fertilizer, we're not stretching ourselves thin. So the big boxes over there, that's wine. So I got about maybe 2 trailers of that. And we saw the price. Wait, the price was climbing on the wine, was it not? Not the whiskey? The whiskey was maxed out, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, $9.91 and the wine is still climbing, correct? $17.30, that's the best I've seen on the wine. And yes, I got plenty of wine here. Let's go ahead and actually I'm going to come in the other way. Maybe. Oh, no. Couldn't make that turn. It's a sharp corner for this long of a trailer. I'm not sure if I can make this. It's almost like a 180 degree turn I got to make. So I'll have to cut it real tight here. I should be able to do it now. There we go. A little bit of lag. Can I sneak through here? I don't know who put that dumpster there. There we go. Tight squeeze going through there. I got to go through there differently. Alright, let's go to the bakery and sell these. Yeah, those meat pallets can actually lag you down quite a bit once you get enough of them. Nothing like the days when we had the Pepsi factory over here, though. Those pallets would almost freeze up my PC. That was terrible. The days when we were making tons and tons and tons of sugar. So basically at midnight we're looking at, we just need like maybe $55,000 in the bank account just to cover costs, which should not, that's not difficult at all anymore. Not like the early days where it was a struggle just to pay off the interest rate. Alright, so this is the bakery we're headed to. So this will be load number 1. I'm not going to bother selling the wine just yet because the price is still rising. Just going to unload that, and then of course I got to move the truck because it can't register with the truck being there. So 79.3. What's the price of the whiskey? I thought it was no, it's just shy of 1,000. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, we just sold 80,000 liters. I thought it was just over $1,000 per, but got too many numbers in my head. Let's go grab the rest of it. But now we're looking good money-wise. We can go ahead and buy some material the rest of the day. I shouldn't be spending that much money on material for seed, fertilizer, lime. Well, no, we got a lot of seeds to refill, resow. I don't think it's going to cost me that much today, though. It's like the pigs are starting to put some more manure into the pile. Alright, this is the way I normally go in. Go ahead and turn this back on. Can I grab this one over here as well? There we go. Might as well grab them all. Now there are a couple of wine pallets over here, but I gotta be careful with the outloader that I don't pick up anything else. I just want to pick up the wine pallets if I can. Oop, that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that off. I mean, if I grabbed a meat pallet, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's a little framey right now for me. I don't know if it's going to show in the recording or not. Those flipping meat pallets. But those meat pallets sure make us a lot of cash for what we got to put into it. I think we did the math somewhere. Where did I do the math on that where I said one pig equals so many liters of meat coming out of there? I would assume it was on here because I'm not using that mod anywhere else, I don't think. So now we just gotta wait for the price for the wine to top off. But now here we're gonna get probably, because it's not a full trailer, so we got like what, 79,000 last time. Not a full trailer, and I got a crate on there, it's not full, so probably like 73,000, 74. Something like that. Actually, I had more whiskey here than I thought. Alright, turn that off. And there it goes. It always looks like it's selling twice when this goes off, but it should be like 73 grand, I would say. Alright, not as good as I thought. 65 grand. It's all good, though. It is all good. I'm actually going to leave this right here, because I don't know if I'm going to need it for the cotton module or to sell the wine. Alright, let's come over here. Grab the T8. Then we're going to top this off with some seed and fertilizer and start putting in... Oh, I better change before I forget. Let's change this to cotton. Somewhere. There we go. I actually thought about not planting wheat this time, and I was actually thinking about going with barley. But I'm just going to stick with wheat. If I still got too much wheat, then we'll go ahead and just, just sell it like we just did. Alright, fertilizer. Yep, top it off. Now that we got the money, we can go ahead and buy some things. Actually, while I'm right here, can I top this off with some DEF fluid? Well, $16 worth of DEF fluid. And now some seed would be good. Alright. Actually, I kind of forgot. Do I still got seed in here? Yeah, I still got some seed in there. I could have got some free seed. Alright. Actually, I could have put the wheat... Oh, man. Yeah, I could have put the wheat in the seed maker, because I still got some... And I could have made some seed and saved some cash on the seed, because I still got 4,000 liters and plus another container over there. So if I can remember next time, we'll just go ahead and just use that up instead of selling the wheat. Either way, right, that should be good enough. It should be able to straighten itself out. Get the cotton right back in there. There we go. And how are we doing on the harvest? The harvest is almost done. Oh yeah, you didn't go over... Okay. I always forget. Sometimes on the implement in this field here, even though I got space in between the fields because the fields kind of overlap in some sense, sometimes the worker from this field actually merge over to the other one, so I'm glad he didn't. That's a good worker. So I couldn't spread manure on this field because even though the cows had a lot, this would take up so much manure. Yeah, it'd be ridiculous. This is already halfway full, but I don't know if he'll get another 20,000 liters of cotton out this field or not. And the John Deere, yep, he'll finish seeding this field, and I'll probably have to refill him before he finishes this one. And top him off, he can seed this one. In the meantime, let me grab... Nope, not that. Let's grab the combine, pipe in, fold up the header, the corn/sunflower header. I was on the wrong implement. Fold up. There we go. So this time around, we actually do a cycle of crops in the upper plateau. We do the crop rotation of canola, soybean, sunflower. This is our oil seed rotation for the upper plateau. And the reason why I do it up here is because usually the high price for oil seed crops are at the 2 sell points up here. In the lower plateau, we do the cereal crop because the wheat needs to go over to the whiskey factory, which is on the lower plateau, and of course then we got our cotton fields. So we really don't plant any barley, any oats. We did oats a while ago, but we got so much oats now to feed our horses. We are fine. Root crops, I think we're pretty much done with root crops. I can't see myself doing any more sugar beet. We still haven't refilled the sugar plant since we put it down. I think it's only halfway through the sugar beet I put in there, and I have 500,000 liters in storage. And of course, we did the potatoes, the washed potatoes, the premium potatoes, and that just took too much of my time, and I got too much other stuff to do rather than staying focused on those potatoes at all times. So I mean, we still got the washer there and the premium sorter there in case I ever go back to it, but I do not see that happening anytime soon for sure. So probably, since this episode is just about getting ready to be wrapped up here, the next couple episodes will be pretty much working the upper plateau, getting these fields replanted and redone. Probably finishing up the lower east side. It won't take long for them to finish that. I mean, we're pretty much just got to reseed it and we're fine. You can start yourself there. And what I'm going to do while that's harvesting, I think I might be able to get a trip in. So what I'm going to do, just before we finish off the episode, I'm going to go sell the rest of this that's in the trailer. I'm actually going to, almost said I'm going to run down. I'm going to drive down to the silo and grab another trailer and go ahead and sell it. This so we can get over, I don't know if I'll get, would that be over 200,000 in the bank account? Probably not. But now that I'm looking at it, by the time we sell the rest of the sunflower from the rest of the 3 fields and what's in the silo, and then we sell the wine that we have, yeah, we should easily hit $500,000 today in game, no problem. No problemo. And who knows, if we get a great demand on something that we have plenty of, like cotton. Could you imagine the price of cotton being at a high price and then get a great demand on it for like over 2,000? I didn't do the math, but you saw the cotton modules that were there, and those are 40,000 liters a piece, like I said. Just do the math and then figure out how many liters are there, then double the liters. That's how much money we'll get from selling the cotton. Gotta love it. So overall, not a bad episode. We paid $1 million off the books to get it below 17 million. We can just say 17 million left to go. I think we'll call it that. Start of the morning, $20,000 in the red, and pretty soon, pretty close to $200,000 in the black, which is all good stuff. And the money should just go up and up during the day. That wine should sell pretty darn good. I need to go over there and actually get those out of there so the winery can get back to working. But I need to get this trailer over to my combine because he's going to be pretty well full. Okay, he's 80% full already. Yeah, there we go with that. This tractor shouldn't really be hauling this much of a big of a trailer. I thought about replacing this one or getting another trailer up here, or sorry, not trailer, tractor up here. I just hate buying. Sometimes I don't mind spending. It's like, yeah, because I'll earn money by buying this thing. And then there's other things I look at and like, I can really afford to buy that. I'm like, well, that's really not going to make no money. It'll help me work around on the farm a little bit better, but it won't help me actually bring in the cash. Just help me work a little bit better. So yeah, just shy of 200 grand, not too bad. The Rasa Masher is just about full, so I need to head over there, empty him out so he can keep on harvesting. Yeah, I know I did not get to the Class tractor and start seeding. I think we'll start there next episode for sure. Get him going. And we'll probably finish up the harvest up here as well. So I won't be doing much in between the 2 episodes, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I will. We'll just get some... I'll probably get this a little bit done in between episodes, but not much. Not like I did between last episode and this episode. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one. I'm coming, Masher. I know you're full. I'm coming.